Your teen senses awkward conversations the way a caffeinated silverback gorilla senses a challenge. Full body tension, nostrils flaring, ready to charge. And all you said was, "Can we talk later?" Because every parent eventually triggers one of the 7 awkward talks. Teens would rather fight that same gorilla than sit through. Welcome to the chaos. Number 1, the "we need to talk about your body" disaster. You think you're being a mature, responsible parent. Your teen thinks you're about to commit a Geneva Convention violation. You corner him in the kitchen like a horror movie villain who whispers instead of jump scares. "We need to talk about changes." Instant panic. Your teen freezes like someone pressed pause on a human. You start your well-intentioned biology speech. "Your body is going through," Mom, no, "puberty, and it's completely natural. I learned this in school. And sometimes you'll notice hair in new places. I'm leaving the country." Stanford adolescent development research basically says the same thing. The talk is excruciating because teens already know the info. They just don't want a parent narrating their body like a documentary on the Discovery Channel. But we keep going. And because our parents once did this to us and we promised we'd handle it better, let's be honest, we did not. You pull out the book. The one with diagrams. The one we bought at 11 p.m. on Amazon because it had 5 stars and the word gentle. Our teen reacts like we just summoned an ancient curse. "Burn it! Burn it now!" We finish the talk feeling proud of our emotional openness. They avoid eye contact with us for 3 full weeks. Then Dad tries to check in. "So, your mom said she told you about the things." "We're never discussing this." "Great, same." Both of you sprint away. By the way, before we go deeper into the cringe, tap subscribe. Your teen definitely wouldn't want you to, which is exactly why you should do it. And trust me, number 4 is the one that'll live rent-free in your teen's nightmares forever. Number 2, the social media spy operation gone wrong. Every parent crosses this line eventually. We accidentally follow our teen on Instagram. We accidentally scroll their TikTok. We understand absolutely nothing we see. It feels like logging into someone else's brain on hard mode. So we ask innocent questions. What does no cap FRFR mean? Dad, please never say that again. We try to understand memes. Why is the frog sad? Why is this dog having an existential crisis? What is a hot girl walk if you're not hot or a girl? Our teens look at us like we're trying to read hieroglyphics upside down. Then we attempt astrology. "I saw your post about being a Capricorn sun with an Aquarius rising. Does that mean you just joined a cult?" "Mom, it's astrology. It's not a cult." Teens don't realize adults have been asking this exact question since 1973. Dad discovers memes from 2009. "Is this funny? Why are they 2 bros chillin'?" "Dad, stop. That video's older than me." Northwestern digital literacy research basically confirms what every teen already knows. When parents enter their social media world, it feels like we barged into their bedroom yelling, "Hello, fellow youth!" And then we commit the ultimate digital crime, commenting on their posts. "Love you, sweetie. So proud." This is not affection. This is a social media nuclear event. Your teen's online reputation evaporates instantly. They consider becoming Amish. You consider joining them, mostly out of shame. And if you think this was awkward, just wait until number 3. The moment your teen mentions one innocent name and you accidentally turn it into a full relationship investigation. Number 3, the relationship status interrogation. Your teen casually mentions a name. Once is fine. Twice, we're already Googling wedding venues and checking the school calendar for potential anniversaries. So, who's Juniper? A friend? Just a friend? Yes. You know you can tell us anything. There's nothing to tell. We were teenagers once. We know how it is. Your teen doesn't lose their soul. They glitch, like someone unplugged their emotional Wi-Fi mid-sentence. Columbia communication research basically confirms it. Teens hear our curiosity as an FBI interrogation with mood lighting and a confession chair, but we keep digging anyway. What does Juniper's family do? I don't know. What are Juniper's college plans? They're in year 9. And where do you see this relationship going? There is no relationship. Meanwhile, we've planned their engagement party. Our teen is planning their fake disappearance. Then Dad tries to play it cool, which never helps. Hey, if you want to bring Juniper over, that's cool. I'm a cool dad. Our teen doesn't blush. Their entire nervous system hits Control-Alt-Delete. At this point, they're ready to take a vow of lifelong solitude just to avoid this conversation ever again. And if you think this is embarrassing, wait until number 4, the moment you put laundry away. Open one drawer too many, and suddenly you're holding the item that must not be named. Number 4, the "I found this in your room" confrontation. We always claim we were just putting laundry away. Our teen knows we were snooping like a suburban FBI unit with zero training. We hold up the item like it's radioactive evidence. Care to explain this? No. Try anyway. And it could be anything. A vape that looks suspiciously like a USB, a note containing words the English language is not built for, a stack of mystery cash, a bracelet that screams relationship in 4K Dolby Atmos, or something so harmless that the fact we found it is the real crime. Yale privacy research basically says the same thing. This conversation isn't about the item. It's about the trust we just accidentally bulldozed with our laundry mission. But we keep pretending. This isn't about me going through your things. It's exactly about that. It's about what I found. Which you found by trespassing into my soul. We're both lying. We pretend we weren't snooping. They pretend the explanation is coming. Nobody wins. Dad walks in, senses the emotional radiation, and immediately walks back out like, nope, not dying today. Later, he tries to mediate. Your mother's just worried. Then she should try asking instead of investigating. She did ask. When? I don't remember, but I'm sure she did. And just when the tension finally calms down, we parents make everything worse by attempting the single most self-destructive parenting move in human history. Speaking teen. Number 5, the "let me use your slang" horror. Every parent eventually tries to speak teen, and the results are a catastrophic linguistic crime. We start small. That dinner was bussin', no cap. Dad, please stop. Why? I'm keeping it 100. You're embarrassing the entire species. MIT linguistic research politely confirms what our teens already know. Teen slang evolves faster than parents can remember their online banking password. Translation, we will always use it wrong. We try again. It's given, major slay? Mom, stop. That's a felony. Dad discovers period T and becomes a dangerous to society. That's my final answer. Period DT. Dad, you can't just add period DT to everything. Why not? Period DT. Stop saying period DT. You stop saying period DT. I'm doing it ironically. It only gets worse when we take slang out in public. Mom to the teacher. My kid is such a vibe check. Teacher. Teen. Already Googling new schools. Dad to one of their friends. Yo, that test was mid. FR. Friend. Did your dad just teen? We don't talk about it. We're not bonding. We're destroying entire bloodlines with secondhand embarrassment. And just when our teen thinks we've reached peak cringe, we level up into the single scariest conversation for any teenager. The one where "I'm in my room" gets translated into "something is terribly wrong." Number 6, the "do you need to talk to someone" intervention. Your teen spends 2 days in their room. They're doing homework. We assume depression, drugs, heartbreak, cult recruitment, or all four at once. So we open the door with the gentleness of a SWAT team. We're worried about you. Literally just doing homework. But you seem different. I got a haircut. Aha! A sign! Northwestern adolescent psychology research basically translates this moment for us. Teens are unpredictable atmospheric events. Parents are storm chasers who misread every cloud. We see partly cloudy and assume Category 5 emotional hurricane. We panic anyway. Do you want someone to talk to? A therapist? I'm not depressed. I'm existing. That sounds like depression. It's literally just existence. We try a softer approach. Are kids pressuring you to do things? What things? You know, things. I genuinely don't. Drugs? No, we're tired. Being a teenager is exhausting. We escalate the crisis. We've noticed things. Like what? You're quieter. I had AirPods in. You're distant. I was in the shower. You seem off. I took a nap. At this point, we've staged a full emotional intervention for a situation that does not exist. They consider emancipation. We consider following them to university just to make sure they're okay. And just when the emotional dust settles, we transition the most pointless, circular, universally hated conversation of all time, where they ask for a little money and we somehow turn it into a full lecture on their entire financial future. Number 7, the money talk that goes nowhere. Your teen asks for $20, just 20, movie money, popcorn money, a small, innocent request. And we, the parents, respond by delivering a 40-minute TED Talk on financial literacy that nobody asked for. When I was your age, I worked for my money. The economy was different then. Don't get smart with me. I'm being factual. Columbia Economic Education Research confirms it. Parent-teen money talks fail instantly because we talk about 1987 and they live in 2025. We say, you need to learn the value of $1. They say, $1 buys nothing because of inflation. We panic. Where did you learn that from? They stare at us. Economics class, the class you make me attend. Then we shift into full, you have it so easy mode. We didn't have phones. You also had affordable college. We walked uphill both ways in the snow. That's physically impossible. To school in the snow. We live in Florida. They ask for $20 for the movies. We accidentally open PowerPoint. Do you understand compound interest? If you invested this $20 today, by the time you're 60, I will be dead inside by then if you don't let me see my friends. We keep going. This $20 could become thousands. That's fantastic. Can I go to the movie now? They want soft drink money. We give them a retirement planning seminar. They want a night out. We drag them through the ghost of the 1980s economy like a museum tour they didn't book. And the truth is, we lecture because we're terrified they'll struggle financially. They roll their eyes because they think we're ancient. And somewhere in the middle of this endless generational debate, we forget the simplest reality. They don't want a lesson. They just want $20 and a parent who remembers what it felt like to be them. Why these awkward talks matter more than you think. These awkward talks feel painful because they come from love mixed with panic. Stanford research says parents and teens speak different emotional languages. We're trying to connect with tools our parents never gave us. Your teen cringes. You fumble. Both of you care more than you admit. And one day, they'll repeat every awkward conversation with their kid. Their kid will call them cringe. And they'll think, yeah, I learned from the best. Awkwardness isn't a failure. It's proof you're trying. And no parent is doing that part wrong.